Hello, chat room. Hello, hello. Hopefully you can hear me. Hi. I'm not sure if anyone's here, but if you are, hopefully you can hear me. I think all the things are on that should be on. I've got my mic up. My mic's at max. So hopefully that's okay. I could probably, let me try moving that up. Hopefully that is loud enough if anyone is here and can hear me. Let me have a look. Master volume, test my mic. Hi Dave. Hi, I got your funny. Thank you. I like it. I like it a lot. Volume is low. Yeah, it seems to. I don't know. Hmm. Oh, that was loud. Um, oh, Mrs. Rutguru, thank you. That's very sweet of you. You're on a 40-month streak, but you've subscribed for 67 months. Thank you. Mwah. Big hugs to you. And to you too, Dave. Thank you very much. It's very, very sweet. I'm just seeing if I can figure out. I don't know why the microphone. I've got everything. Properties. What's the properties on this? Levels. Is that max? You don't know. Yeah, I think it's just, I mean, I'm probably not at full voice either, as normal, but, I don't know why. Wonder if, does that make a difference if I do that? I just don't know what else. It looks like my microphone is. I don't know. I mean, everything's saying it's okay. And then if I put everything too loud, then it's like loud in here. So I don't know. Dave, hopefully you can hear me. As I said, this is probably about my normal speaking voice. Hi Zaya. Hey. Howdy. Hi, Pussycat's here too. Cuzzy's come to say hello. He's down here. You gonna hop up? Say hello to everyone? No? So yeah, look, audio is work dropped. Yeah, it will work dropped. Volume on other stuff. Okay, I don't know. Everything's telling me it should be fine. You hear me good? Okay. Excellent. I just don't know. You guys know, it's the bane of my existence. I would think, what my, you know, audio issues that should be on my tombstone or something, maybe. Anyway, um, we'll see how it goes. Just a heads up, I'm not feeling the best this morning, so I'm gonna try and do a fairly short show. I feel really sick in the stomach. I woke up fine, but the last hour, I feel quite, I feel really off. So, we might need to negate. I'll see how we go, but I'm gonna try and keep it condensed to no more than 30 minutes. Well, I say that, and then an hour later we're still talking. But yeah, just a heads up, or if I feel like I have to go and like be sick, I might just have to cut the stream. So I'm just giving you a heads up that if I'm like, guys, I gotta go and go, that you understand. I'm just not feeling the greatest today. Hopefully anyway, we'll see. Alright, I think I've got everything. Where's my um let me just try. I'm just where's the
Coffee is my blood.
Yep, that loud enough. How about Alright. Chris isn't here, but hopefully if she does watch back on the vlog that might give her a chuckle. Alright, I think it's time. Let's do this. And yeah. Alright, let's do this in 3, 2, 1.
Whatever it is you enjoy about the World of Warcraft, we have a challenge for you.
Adventure.
Crafting.
Murder.
Flowers.
This is the WoW Challenges podcast. And here's your host, Leeta.
Hello and welcome to the WoW Challenges podcast. I'm your host, Leeta. This is episode 375 on Saturday, April 26, 2025. Or if you're here in Aussie land like me, it is Sunday the 27th. And welcome chat room. Hi guys. Hi everyone. Mrs. Rock Guru, thank you very much for your sub again. 40 months with 40 months straight, I think it was, and 67 months in total. So, big hugs. Appreciate you very much. We have got Dave and Zaya in the chat room. Hi, guys. Thank you. Not sure who else is here, but hi. Yeah, so I was just saying before we started, I'm gonna look at doing a short show. I'm not feeling the best today, so we will see how it goes. And if I take off quickly, it's because my body decided it just needs to crash and burn. So we'll see how it goes. Um, all right. Things to talk about. What have we got? Chat room. How are we all coping with all of the things that are going on in game right now? Crash and burn. That's the story of my life, Zaya. No, crash and burn. That's the story of work, actually. Um, how is everyone going with patch 11.1.5? Um, hmm, I must admit, I know all of my add-ons, not all of them have appeared to be updated, but again, you guys know I do run quite a few add-ons. Um, on Leader, I did take her over to Harrowfall and did some of the Nightfall stuff that's over there. Um, it's probably pretty muchly no, and I did some Noblegarden. So because I didn't get a chance to test any of it before Noblegarden went live, I figured I'd jump on and take Leeta over to test things before I even thought of jumping on a challenge tune. That's if I could. So, and again, I don't know. My internet has been fairly crap for the past good couple of months, maybe even longer. They say that it's fixed. Um, there, I think it is, but I also know Blizzard has been having more of the DDoS attacks. And when was it? Yesterday? Friday? There was one day that I was playing, and I mean, thank God I was on later. I think I ended up giving up after about the third DC in, I'm gonna say within like 20 minutes. Like it was just crazy. So I ended up giving a break and walking away because I again wasn't entirely sure it was the attacks on Blizzard or whether the issues with my internet had started. So I thought the best thing I could do was walk away. So I don't know if you guys have experienced any of those problems, but I know for me, with the wonderful internet that that we have here, um, struggling to get on a challenge to do some of the things that I want to do because it would be certain suicide for that tune. And as much as I'd love to bring out some of my big girls, like my passies, you know, I've got Passy Leader 2, um, and I've got the Bloodthirsty, and I've still got a couple irons and a working man? No, I think my working man died. Uh, it just isn't worth putting any of them into jeopardy. And it really sucks because I was feeling like if the internet is finally settled, that I'll be able to start doing some challenge stream stuff. But at the moment, it's still a bit up in the air. So we'll see, but I figured I'd do some Noblegarden stuff and just check it out on Leeta. That way, if she dies, well, we don't care because it's my main. And besides, I've died a lot on her over the years. Fallen off things, done stupid things. Yeah. So, if I can sacrifice her for trying to work out how things are going in game for particular stuff. So, I did manage to solo the who is it? Devlin on Leader. That's that's still a rough fight regardless. Um And again, if you're taking a challenge stream, please stay the hell away from the dock boss. Because he is nasty. He also does a fair bit of AoE stuff, and it's just you you'd be one shot quite easily. So just be very careful if you're around in where is it? Razor Hill, and Elwyn. Easy peasy with an eye level of merely 640. Yeah. Duck boss, yes. Oh, I can't, cause he's playing with this toy over on the bed. It's very cute, and I can't show you. He's, yes. Um, sorry, brain. Phew, gone. Okay. Zaya says, I haven't started the new events, busy the renovations and Noblegarden. Yep, Noblegarden is pretty except the boss, Duck Boss from Mrs. Rock Guru, yes. And it is, I mean, I did do Donegal on later. I did take her to, because there is eggs in Donegal as well. I don't like it for it's what's the word? The eggs are too far apart, if that makes sense. So you've got a fair bit of distance between finding an egg here and then searching, searching, searching. So I felt like I was searching a lot more than actually finding eggs. Um, but I did the basic, the 20 eggs, collect 20 eggs and 10 chocolates or whatever it is. So I did the basic on leader in Donegal, but then I went to Razor Hill. And obviously, I've been to Razor Hill a lot over the years. I could probably do that place blindfolded because I've done Razor Hill a lot. Um, but Razor Hill for Horde in particular, I mean, there are other good ones that are fantastic, but you're not having to, there's some spots that you back in the day, you when it was really busy, you just sit, stay there, and you could get like 4 eggs within if you positioned yourself back in the day. And I remember there was a lot of people that would camp certain spots because you could literally not move, pick up 4 eggs, wait for the respawn, and that's all they do instead of running around. Now, I like to run around because that's what I'm used to doing. Um, so I enjoy remembering where they are and just, yep, there's one there, one under the table, one in the crate, one under the cart. Oh, that's right. There's one on top of the tent near the flight path. That kind of thing. Um, so it's kind of fun. Plus, it's a little bit reminis- reminiscing of years gone by where I've done the same thing. So it's kind of, you know, tradition, I guess. We could call it tradition. Um, hey Zep. So yeah, so Donegal, it's they're a lot further around, and I don't enjoy that. I'm just trying to think of um, it's probably similar to Bloodhoof. And again, I'm just trying to think alliance side what would be similar, but from a horde side perspective, Bloodhoof Village, the eggs, it's a fair distance, and if you've got your basket equipped to do the fast running, etc., it you can get yourself into a groove quite easily. I just think Donegal's worse than Bloodhoof. And if you've done Bloodhoof, you know the distance between where all those eggs are, if that makes sense. So, to me, Donegal's probably worse. Um, Alliance. Hmm. Caranos. I mean, Caranos isn't too bad. There is there is aspects of it, but it's still fairly contained. There's no Doc Daily in Donegal, no. No, but you can go and start the world event with the 2 quests or whatever it is there. Sorry, I forgot to cheers you all too. Um, um, Cheers. Hopefully you've got your beverage of choice. I am having a dirty chai latte today because I thought the chai tea might help calm my stomach. I cut down on the latte milk. So, but there's definitely coffee in here. So yeah, between the coffee and the chai tea, which gives it a interesting kind of takes the edge off both, if that makes sense. If you've ever had both, you might know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I'm not having my usual mocha like I usually do. Needs need a flying mount to get to it. Yep. Show title, coffee and tea. Exactly. So you're on fire with the show titles, I tell you. That's great. So yeah. So Noblegarden. Anyway, getting back to the show, Leeta's rambling on as per usual. Where's where is it? Okay. So what I've got is I did the sorry, bear with me. So for the WoW challenges on the website, we did the Noblegarden 2025. Now, what I did find was there was the 5 new weapon transmogs. And that's what I had to do on Leeta. I just went, you know what? I'm just going to go round and round and round and round and round and continue to go round and round and round until I've got enough eggs to buy all of them. I think they all were 100 chocolate eggs each, so a total of 500. Um, but yeah, so obviously you can have the transmog stuff on your challenge tunes. You can collect it and that kind of thing. Please just again be careful of anything else that you pick up, because you can get, uh, you can pick up the, what do you call it? The pants and the lovely and the dress, the Easter dress and things like that. Um, so yeah. So just again be aware, and we've got, you know, on the website I tried to just make a notation that to, what did I say, strongly advise challenge players to scout out on a regular or scout team first, and if in doubt, skip it entirely. So again, there didn't really appear to be any change other than they've increased it to be in Donegal, which, which is cool, but I didn't notice anything different in, the quests are all the same, the daily's the same, the duck boss that came in last year, that's the same. So again, you know, most of that is would be challenger friendly other than Bloods. As usual, Bloods, there's no love for that because it's about killing things and not questing. And as soon as you start questing, you're going to get red flagged eventually after probably one or two accidental quests. So for most of the part, there wasn't a lot of people around. I don't know if you guys had noticed if you've gone to do Noblegarden. Has it been busy where you've gone? Obviously, when I've played, I play at my night time on a US server, so I find the majority of the time, I could go, depending on where I am in the World of Warcraft zones, I might not see anyone in a zone. I think there was someone, maybe one other person at Razor Hill. There was only me taking down the boss. I just thought I'd go do it and see if I could solo it. And he's definitely like level 80 elite now. Which I think last year would have been 70. So, but please stay away from him, even if you just are curious on the challenge tune, because he does do a fair bit of AoE, and that stuff hits real hard. And I'm on a geared level 80, and was hitting leader hard. I had to use every single solitary thing I could possibly do. Um, Not really busy, but I usually do it early in the morning, like 6:30. Yeah, so it. And again, whether are there a lot of people playing? Are there a lot of people gone off to do other things? You know, is it just the real hardcore players that really are within WoW? There's so many games around. People want to spend their time doing what they love. I do love to play WoW. So, hi, did you come over to say hello to everyone? Where'd you go? Hi. If I pick him up, he'll scratch me. So, do you want to come up? Do you want to come up here and say hello to everyone? He just he gave me a look of like, are you kidding me? And walked away. Okay. Um. All right, Dave. I went ahead and finally got the X pack, and 2 days later they put it on sale. Just my luck. That's. I hear you, Dave. I completely understand. This so annoying, isn't it? So annoying. All right. Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk about was if there was anything with the patch. So, um, oh, this. Come on, Leeta. Where is it? I don't mind that screenshot. I wonder if we can. I wonder if that's one you can save. I like the three. That kind of looks good. I like that idea. Okay, so patch 11.1.5 now live. Oh hi. Hi. Do you want to say hello to everyone? Hi, you're not going outside. Hi. You've been outside this morning. No, apparently he just wants to let you know he's here. Uh, so we've got what do we got? So Nightfall scenario UI updates with the new cooldown manager. Has anyone tried that? I must admit I haven't bothered to look at that at the moment because again I've already got 50 million add-ons that already do that. So um so we'll see. The winds of mysterious fortune bring with it in-game experience boost and reputation boost for characters levels 10 through 79, which, as we've spoken about a lot of these, Blizzard gives everyone the buff, can't be removed. Um, Bonus for challenge players because it is what it is. So what else was there? So yeah, it's just I mean that's pretty muchly it just the stuff on Wowhead really that I found. So any any new stuff, anything that I forgot to mention about, let me know. We've got Children's Week coming this week, April 28th to May 5th. So, look, so we've got another one to do. I'm guessing, are they gonna have one in... Oh, there's Matron in Training, Olna in Kazalgar. Okay, so there will be a new one in Kazalgar. Alright, so Children's Week comes to Donegal with new matrons, new orphans to adopt, and a new vendor, Geppetto Joybuzz. 3 new pets are available for the Intrepid Collector. Thank you. Deck yourself out in Azurus finest with 2 new transmog weapon sets. Alright, all details will be posted when the event begins. So, Zaya, I might do the same thing and prep the article this weekend. Ready. with the caveat that when it's posted, it will be the same like Noblegarden, possibly with a please scout it out, make sure, that we haven't tested this stuff, and then share your thoughts. If there's anything in particular that pops up and you're like, oh my god, I need to tell everyone, please, jump in Discord, let the community know that way, or on the forums, etc. So yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But it looks like other than that, there's not too much. So there might be a little bit of bonus XP for challenge tunes with the matrons. It's obviously gonna depend on what matron and training Ulnar gives you to do. Again, test it out. Test it out before you do too much. And that was pretty much all I really had to add to that. So again, if you've got thoughts, please let us know. Let me know in the chat room if there's anything in particular. Okay, so that was pretty much news-wise. I'm gonna do the state of the challenges. I'm just gonna cut it down to top 3 because again, as I had mentioned, I'm not feeling the greatest. I'm struggling a lot. Struggling a lot. So I'm just gonna do the top 3 for each of the challenges, and that way I can wrap up a little bit quicker. Even though I know everyone, I prattle on. We know that. Absolutely. Um, alright, so irons, top 3. In the irons, we've got at number 3, Exandria, level 74 RIP. Number 2 is Nikon, maybe it's Nikon, at level 76. And a little while ago, number 1 this week is Ralph Wall, hit level 80, becoming our 29th War Within Iron Man Challenge champion. So, well done. If this is your tune, please reach out. Let us know who you are. We can get the write-up questions to you. We would love to find out about your journey. I know, I'm pretty sure it should be fine. They were a Worgen. I'm pretty sure we'd do that for the Worgen. I think it was a Worgen, so that should be fine. But yeah, reach out and let us know. I've just posted last night. Oh, I'll wait till I get to it. Hang on. Bloods, top 3. We've got at number 3, Must Be Wine, level 31. Number 2 is Taco Verde at level 33, RIP. 1 is Blue Beat. Blue Beat? It's kind of a cute name. Level 41. Pacifist. Okay, we only had 4 pacifists this week, so I'll read all of them. Number 4 is Cloveri at level 15. Number 3 is Passy Mage at level 34. 2 is Haremless at level 70. And number 1 is Gurn at level 72. Working Man, there was only one, Corniog at level 24. Greens, there was a total of 9 greens this week, but for the top 3, we've got Verde Taco at level 24, RIP. Number 2 is at Charizard level 27. That's cool. Number 1 is Stormy Derry. Storm Ridery. Hang on. Storm Ridery. Yeah, I think that's what it. I'm just working on spelling. Storm Rider, I think. Level 33, so that's very good. So that's greens. Tins, there was 2 tins this week, which is at number 2 is Dynton at level 19 and Patience at level 77. So they're still going. That's fantastic. Iron teams. We had 2 iron teams. Okay, number 2. Defenders of Arboron hit level 25, but they're yellow flagged. So something has happened. But still, level 25. Number 1 is Children of Rakalar, and they hit level 36. So that's kind of cool. There was no blood teams, but there was a green man team, and they hit level 80 a few days ago. So Dumb and Dumber is the name of their team. There is a slight story about that. So they became our first The War Within Green Team Challenge champions. Well done to them. They sent me their write-up information, which was great, and I was able to post it last night on our website. So if you want to hear or read a little bit of their journey and whatnot, that's what we've done. They are Draxia. And normally we wouldn't do a write-up for Draxia Toons. However, they are our first green team for this expansion. So we decided we would make the exception because, you know, a first green team for an expansion. It's still a bit of a deal. So yeah. So Dumb and Dumber, and there is a reason why they did call themselves that, which is made me laugh. So yeah, so if you want to check it out, go over to wowchallenges.com and you'll find it there. Okay, chit chat. Dave sent me in a funny, so thank you, Dave. He said, quote of the day. I don't know the secret to happiness, but I have never been sad drinking on a beach. I am a shaper. Thank you, Dave. That's true. That's true for a lot of people. I found some funny Easter ones. Hope everyone had a lovely Easter as well. Sorry, there's lots going on. So my little funny sayings was, "Don't worry, be hoppy." Quite literally putting all my eggs in one basket. A balanced diet is chocolate in both hands. So I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist having a couple of those with Easter being last week. So hope everyone had some chocolate from the Easter Bunny. If you celebrate, if you don't celebrate, hope you bought yourself some nice chocolate or had a carrot. I don't know, whatever it is that you like, I guess. I had, I did get I've still got, a, a rabbit, chocolate rabbit I haven't touched. I know I must be sick. I must be sick. I've got, it's about, what's that, probably 9 inches chocolate bunny I got given, and I haven't touched it, but I did have some eggs, some chocolate eggs, which was nice to have. So I might have to treat myself over the next little bit to have a little bit of that chocolate. We'll see. All right. Big thank yous. Let's do. Where's my little doovie doovie? Where is it? Um, I not that one. That's the one we want. All right. As you guys know, huge thank you to our Iron Leets. It is scrolling on the screen. And again, we appreciate and thank you very much for your subs through Twitch, Patreon, um, just the way that you support us, the community, the challenges. Thank you very much. All the money that comes through from Twitch, through Patreon, all goes towards the website. That's it. Like, literally is paying for that. So thank you very much for those of you, because obviously I understand that life is a bit shit at the moment. Let's just be honest. Prices keep going up. Um, I went grocery shopping yesterday. I'm gonna say I probably bought maybe two full baskets, and it was far. It's ridiculous. Just buying groceries to live, to eat, to live is crazy. So I appreciate we're all in the same boat, and things are tight for most. I'd say most of us. So for anyone who can find it within to contribute to being an Iron Elite, thank you very much. I do greatly appreciate it. So thank you. Also to our fantastic mods, I don't think I mentioned Chris wasn't feeling well, so she couldn't be here today. So Chris, if you're listening, feel better soon. And thank you to Awesome Trousers, Execute, Chris, Stir, Zaya. Literally, guys, thank you for all that you do with helping out with the community, the back end of things, our code wardens, Zaya, Rudd, that keep, Zaya in particular, who does a lot of work on the website. Thank you, Zaya. We appreciate you so much. Um, so yeah, and to everyone who was here and gave of your time just to hang out with me for a little bit. As I said, it wasn't going to be a massively long show today. I really am not feeling that great, so we're going to wrap up now. But thank you very much for hanging out with me. Um, I appreciate it, and for all the chat and your thoughts in the chat. Thank you so much. Okay. What else am I doing, Leeta? What are you doing? Who knows? Alright. So, 2 weeks' time should be May the 10th. So, I'll be back 7 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget, check out the website, wowchallenges.com, where you'll find all the information. Um, Oh, I was going to say something. It's completely gone. Oh, don't forget when you're looking up rules for a challenge, that a good thing to remember is to also check the FAQ. Not everything is a rule per se, so there might be things within the FAQ. So the two places to look up would be go check the rules for your challenge and also jump on and check out the FAQ to make sure that if there's something a little bit that you're not sure on, to because you don't want to flag yourself just after you've made a turn or tried to register, etc. So just yeah, just something to keep in mind. All right. Well, I think that's everything. If you want to find me, probably just send through a message on Discord is the easiest. I am on socials all over the place. If you need to find me, check. Was almost quick. Was almost quick. The show we're at. Not sure, Dave. But anyway, yeah. So, oh, it's gone. Ooh, it's my brain. All right. Look, I think we'll do that for now. So thank you very much again for hanging out today's for the show. Appreciate you all very much, Lee. Please stay safe, both in and out of game, and I will catch you back here on the 10th of May. That's it. All right. Roll the outro. Bye, guys. The WoW Challenges podcast is a World of Warcraft gaming podcast produced by Leeta, copyright 2025. Portions of this podcast belong entirely to Blizzard Entertainment. Music used for the show belongs to Kevin MacLeod at incomnitech.com as well as from bensound.com. No copyright infringement is intended. Okay, I was thinking I'm gonna have to go and get some new screenshots of the new zone. I don't think I've got any good ones of Undermine. There's actually probably a couple of really good spots I could get something that might be intriguing. Short and that I love it. Short and sick. Thank you. That's awesome. I love it. Short and sick. That's sums it up, Zaya. Thank you. That's great. I love that. Um, what else was I going to say? I was going to say something else before I go. My brain fog is completely gone. No, I can't think of what it was. No. Okay. All right. Who knows? I was gonna have a quick rant about something. What did I notice? Oh, yeah, that was it. I don't know, you guys might not find this, but with spam emails, and I don't know if a lot of these people that send through to, in particular, to the WoW challenges, I get a lot of spam. Hi, do you want, it's random spam from inappropriate things to, oh, we can make gold, we can make you money, and like a lot of dodgy crap. Um, but if you've reached out through pushing, hey, we can look at your website and get in contact if you're keen, that kind of thing. I never reach out to anyone about any of this. But when you send me 5 emails within a basically a 5-day period and then put at the end of it, oh, if you don't want these emails anymore, please respond and let me know you don't want these emails. Excuse me, what? I'm not responding to someone who's just randomly emailed me to say, hey, I can help make your stuff better, but then you want me to respond. I don't know. Does anyone? It really pisses me off. It really pisses me off. And I've had one in particular this past week. And it was the first one was like the random hey, and I just deleted it. The next day I got another one, and within the quick section that I kind of looked and went, oh, this guy again. And I noticed it was, you know, if you don't want to get this email or communicate, please email me back and let me know. Does anyone else think that's... I just, like, no. I I'm not reaching out. I wouldn't answer. Exactly, Zaya. I'm like, I mean, that's what I've done, Dave. Like, I just, like, most of the time I just delete it. And I might not hear anything, but this guy has consistently every day until I realize that, like, you're sent every day. I'm not responding. I'm not going out of my way to respond. Because then that encourages engagement, which could, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I'll just block. And I just thought, what gall of people to be like, I'm going to spam you with shit, but if you don't want that, you respond back to me to say that you don't want that. I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? Yeah, it just, it really pisses me off. It's like, if I don't respond back, especially after a second email, if I haven't blocked you, that's gonna be like, I'm not interested. But 5 days in a row, yeah, block. Block. Anyway, there's my little rant. I'm done. I'm gonna go and lay down. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful day. Again, please stay safe wherever you are. And yeah, just take care. All right. I'll talk to you soon.